Hello. As you might know, Anyways, as you might know, we have the spear coming into Minecraft. Woohoo. But here's the problem with that. We've gotten the spear, the mace. But why not a magical weapon? The wand. Let me introduce to you how it works. The wand can up to 5 enchantments based off what you use. Wood and stone. Just wood is 0 enchantments. Stone is and coal are 1 enchantment. Amethyst and copper are 2 enchantments. Gold is 3 enchantments. Iron is 4. Gold and iron are 3. Diamond is 4. Netherite is 5. And amethyst is also 3. It will be 2 sticks and whatever ore. Or you can just, on the alternative, which is actually better than using a wood staff. Well, not staff, but wand. But I will say staff, because a staff is better than a wand. The staff will be worse than if you just put an enchantment book on top. If you also only have, say you have the netherite one, but you can't get 5 enchantments unless you have 50 levels. You can't get 4 enchantments unless you have 35 levels. You can't get 3 enchantments unless you have 25 levels. You can't get 2 enchantments unless you have 10 levels. You can't get 1 enchantment unless you have 5 levels. And you can't get 0 enchantments unless you have 0 levels. -1 is not allowed, apparently. But this doesn't mean that you can bypass the 5 level rule if you just put up a little enchantment book at the top. But how these will work is like this. Riptide, okay, make it a wave shot. Each of these will have cooldowns of 30. Let's say sharpness 1. That makes all your tools deal a little bit more damage. Sharpness 2. That just makes your weapon into any weapon. And sharpness 3 makes your weapon into any weapon, randomly obviously, with sharpness 3, and all of your other weapons get sharpness 1. Pretty sick, right? Let's say something that doesn't make sense. Loyalty. Bet. Loyalty will be you get to take one of your opponent's weapons that they're holding, and after the 30 seconds is up and you can do it again, well then you can just take a different weapon and give that weapon back. And there will be combined abilities. So say you have, let's say, I'm going to say 3 enchantments. Level 25. Leave with gold. What you can do is have loyalty, riptide, and sharpness 1, for example. Well, guess what? By the way, all of these are passive. Well, guess what? By the way, the one normally does 1 damage. With certain sharpness effects, then it will do more. But what it will do will be this. It not only will take the opponent's weapons, knock them back with the wave, but instead it will take the opponent's weapons, bring them along with the wave coming back towards you, instantly apply sharpness to whatever weapon that is, attack instantly, and then send a little riptide back at them to push them back to where they were, doing like 7 hearts of damage. Pretty cool, right? Also, there will be different kinds of upgrades. Like, say anything like fire aspect, or a fire bow, whatever it is, or anything fire related. Boom, fire charge, passive fireballs going every 10 seconds. No, every 15 seconds. And the attack becomes more widespread or just does more damage. Wind charge, same for anything that's air, and so many other things. Like a Nether Star, that will be for anything that's like boss related, you know? Same for every other boss thing. The Warden thing being the least, even though it's the hardest to kill. Giving a boost on everything. The Nether Star then will be a bit better, giving a stronger boost and giving it a loudness to combine with others. And then Ender Egg, since it's such a big sacrifice, it will allow you to combine this extra strength, same strength as the Wither Star, with everything that's combined. Pretty nice, right? You can also do one more thing, potions. So let's change this from a wand to a staff. The potions will be to affect the other item, the staff, like replace everything that I said wand with staff from this 7 minutes and 40 seconds. And now let's make the actual wand, which will be using potions and will be a parents with the staff. The wand will go in the offhand, and what it does is it can hold all of those extra abilities for your staff, like the wind charge and whatnot. All the enchantments will be on the staff though. This thing cannot take any enchantments except for the 2 custom enchantments we have for each one. The staff's custom enchantment will be moving power, which can just make it so, well, number 1 will be so it can have a tiny boost on one of them. Number 2, a bit better boost on one of them. Number 3, a actual good boost on one of them. For the wand, it will be a whatever. It will be like a, let me think. It will be a boost for the potion, just in strengthening it, what it does. So say the wand is a healing wand, which would be a healing potion. The lasting effect doesn't matter, by the way. So you really just care about the level, because each of these will last for 10 seconds and have a cooldown of 30. But level 1 for the healing thing, with the boost, by the way, the boost will just be like, it has a bit more extra healing, then it can have the healing affect the staff as well, basically doubling it. Then it's good healing for both. Practically tripling the first amount. No, quadrupling. And since the Nautilus update is coming, might as well pair it with the Nautilus shell, which the wand will hold. What it does for the staff will be, it lets you have underwater capabilities, you know, like a Nautilus shell should. And the wand can have the little seething, if you know what I'm talking about. And both of them can have the conduit, but only both at once. What the Heart of the Sea will do for the wand will make it the same thing as the conduit for the staff. But if you have not conduit, Nautilus, but if you have the conduit for both, then boom, better. What happens, well, you will be just given the capability to breathe underwater infinitely, have higher strength underwater, have haste underwater faster than normal mining, and all aquatic animals, including dolphins, will give you a strength boost. So basically it just makes underwater crazy OP for you. Any other things you want to add? By the way, water breathing with the thing will just do what water breathing does. That's pretty obvious. But anything else I should do? Tell me in the comments below. And for the Q&A, I'm gonna wait till this is exactly at 12:34, because that's a cool number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this light. What is that? Wait, what is that blue thing? Tell me what that blue thing is.